Hey everybody, it's Coach Joshua, and I'm here with Darren. And Darren has already done the ROM Coach assessment that you've seen featured in other videos on this channel. And now he's working on a particular routine, which we'll tell you all about. And he wants to review the exercises. Anything else to add, Darren?
No, it's I've been using the ROM coach for a couple weeks. The assessment was super easy, and it was nice getting straightforward direction on what to do. And I've been doing full body flexion. I think I've done like 3 or 4 sessions, and I've already been noticing the differences.
All right, perfect. So you'll see on the left-hand side of your screen, I got the ROM Coach app fired up, and I'm in the routines library. So I'll tap on routines, and instead of scrolling through that whole big list, I'm gonna search for full and see what comes up. There we go, full body flexion 1. I'll
Full
let
body
you
flexion
guys
is
watch Eric's overview at home, and we'll just skip right to the exercises. So the first exercise is the segmental cat camel. So
the
I'll fire
segmental
this
cat
up
camel is a
so that
mobilization
people can
for the spine.
watch Coach Laura do the exercise, and then we'll see how Darren compares. So Laura's body is very different from Darren. She has different capabilities. So Darren's gonna try and recreate the movement, but he doesn't really need to make his look exactly like hers because they have very different bodies. Okay, Darren, you ready to try it out?
Yep.
All right, so let's get that chair out of the way. Yeah, perfect. Looks like, is that like an X chair or something like that?
It's just like a ergonomic chair.
Okay, very good. All right, so you're on your hands and knees, and let's check out the, yeah, there we go. Just move to the right a little bit. Yeah, a little more. One more time. Perfect. All right, so let's see how it goes. Okay, and I'm gonna let you do a couple more cycles. Okay, Darren, so just you concentrate and do your thing. Starting at the hips, his pelvis just tilted backwards and he's slowly flexing the vertebrae. I think he's in the thoracic region now. Yeah, and there's his full cat. And then he's just tilted his pelvis forward and he's extended his lumbar spine. And then let's see the T-spine extension, which for me is the most challenging part. I don't know about you, Darren. And then he's extending his neck. Nice. Darren, for added effect, retract your neck, right? Slide your chin into your neck. Yeah. Feel what's going on there between your thoracic spine and your cervical spine when you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a little bit of a bonus there. Darren, that was awesome. Segmental control, right? And now the goal is for you just to maintain your ability to move each segment and then to keep lubricating and servicing your spine in that way. That's super, man. I can't wait to see how well you do in like 4 more weeks. All right, so let's fire up the dead bug with knee extension. So we get to watch Coach E, and we'll just get an idea for Coach E's straight leg raise. All right, which is about 90 degrees. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so we'll see what Darren can achieve first. before we even attempt the exercise. Okay, and you see there's really great opposite hand and leg movement in this exercise, cross body, muscle activation, really great exercise overall. So Darren, I'm just gonna get you to lie back on the floor and legs are straight. So pick a leg. Okay, yeah, everybody's straight. Legs, you're not even doing the exercise yet, Darren. Yeah, we're gonna test your straight leg raise, just so that we can get an idea of your starting point. And you're getting ahead of yourself, Darren. So I'm gonna tell you when to go, okay, and what to do. Yeah. So you're gonna slowly lift your left leg and keep your knee straight. There, straight leg raise. Oh, is your knee really as straight as it can go?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you need to lower it a little bit more, Darren, to really get that knee extension. There we go. Now try and lift it up. There. That's your straight leg raise. So that's your starting point. Now let's compare it to the other side. Right, a little bit higher, right? But really, yeah, there. Okay, so we're gonna start with the right leg because you can lift it up a little higher. All right, so repeat that right leg straight up, and then just get your right hand on your thigh. It's a little closer. Yeah, we're gonna skip the crossbody part for now because we got to work on getting the legs a little bit higher. And you can lower your hand. It doesn't have to be very high. It just has to be enough to provide resistance. Yeah. Now repeatedly bend and straighten your knee, right? While keeping that pressure on. Oh, I saw you let the pressure off. Your leg moved, right? Your femur has to stay locked in space. Yeah, pressing the hand into the femur and vice versa. Oh, it moved a little bit more. It was a little better. There you go. Yeah, really push hard. Yeah, as soon as you bend your knee, you flex your hip. Do you feel that? Just a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's where I want you to stay for this exercise until you can achieve more degrees of freedom of movement, okay?
And I don't have to introduce the left
Yeah,
arm.
don't add that part yet, okay?
All right.
Now for the other leg, right? You repeat the same thing, only you just can't bring it up as high. Yeah, so find your active straight leg raise first. There you go. And then just slide the hand on the thigh and apply that pressure. Yeah, so keeping that pressure between the hand and the thigh active. And try not to let your femur move in space. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, so once you improve that active straight leg raise, then you can add the progressions that Eric is featuring in the video, okay?
Okay.
All right, man. Okay, the Jefferson curl.
Can I ask one other question, Joshua?
Yeah.
So on that prior exercise, it says 3 reps and 4 cycles. And I'm trying to understand exactly what the difference is. Well, I know what reps are, but I'm not sure how to what exactly cycles.
Yeah, so there's some confusion about this term, and Eric can't really come up with a clear definition. So we're just asking you to ignore cycles for now.
Okay.
Okay, unless you hear him say in the video, you know, and that is 1 cycle, right? He'll make it really clear, but otherwise, just do the repetitions. Okay.
Okay.
Typically, if an exercise has a movement and a hold, and then another part, and then this, and Eric wants you to think about it in these different stages, right? That is kind of like a cycle. But then you could also say, oh, that whole thing is 1 repetition.
Yeah.
So like I said, don't worry too much about it. If you're focusing on reps and the sets, then you're laughing.
Okay.
All
so
right,
just and for this one then, so I'll just do 3 on one side and then 3 on another side, and that's 1 set.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Excellent. Very good. And I'll make that a little more clear for people. There's the whole thing. So no clear definition on what a cycle is. Okay, the Jefferson curl. So again, we got Coach Laura showing off her bendy body, her really bendy spine. All right, and then we'll see what Darren can do. So again, remember Laura's got different set of capabilities. All right, then Darren, we'll see what he can do. Darren, move much further to the right. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, good. All right, so his head's cut off, but we'll see it soon enough. Right? No, you're perfect. Everything's great, man. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. So he flexes his C-spine and then just droops forward. Yeah, one vertebrae at a time. Really good pace, Darren. Really good control. Super slow. You can tell that he's really focusing on each segment. Are your arms nice and relaxed? They just hanging straight down? Yeah. And then up he goes. So good, Darren, you nailed it. All right, let's check out the seated compressions. So again, Coach Laura is showing us her strength and her spine mobility. She can press her hands down into the floor and then lift up both legs at the same time. So Darren, what happens when you try this?
Yeah, so this one I have a lot of problems with because of my tight hamstrings. I can't I have a pretty big posterior pelvic tilt if I keep my legs straight.
Yeah, so let's just see. Yeah, so first of all, let's just get an idea for how you can sit. So just prop yourself up with your hands. Move your hands a little further back, right? Just get comfy. You can point your fingers the other way. It's just like if you were sitting in the park and someone was like reading a book, you're like watching a play. So that's comfy for you, right? And your legs are relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now just slowly creep forward until you feel, okay, that's as far as your hamstrings are gonna let you go.
That's about it.
So that's where you're gonna work.
Okay.
Okay, and you're gonna do each leg in alternation and then try and lift up both legs.
Okay.
All right, so let's see what happens when you do that. Left, then right, then both.
Both is pretty hard.
Yeah, there, you did it. You sent the signal. Okay, then relax, just turn it off and breathe. Reset in between each round, right? Full relaxation, full nervous system reset, and then go back for more. Okay, so left leg, nice, a little higher than before. And the right leg. And then both legs. Just send a signal. There, you did it. That's enough. All you have to do is send a signal. And then over time, your nervous system and the connective tissue will adapt. There's an accumulative effect that needs to take place over time, but sending the signal is the first step.
So one thing I find is that in order to lift both legs, I tend to kind of like lean
Yeah.
back and not
Yep.
grab it to
Yep.
do
So
that.
try and fight it.
Okay.
Try and fight the compensation. It should feel kind of like two opposing forces. Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. But just try and resist it. And then, like I said, any kind of the activation that you're getting is perfect.
Okay.
Okay. So that's how I want you to play that one. Cool.
Sounds good.
All right, man. All right. And now we're doing the press up to extension. Who is it now? All right. It's Coach Damien. It's going to show us his press up to extension. There we go. So pretty straightforward. Let's see what Darren can do. So I'm watching Darren now, not Damien. There we go, not bad. Okay, so hips a little too high off the floor for my liking. So I would like for you to just slide your hands forward, Darren, about 5-6 inches. Yeah, a little more so that the hips don't feel that they have to get off the floor. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and now try and get the shoulders down and retract your chin. There you go. Right, it should feel kind of like the T-spine extension ERE with not too much pressure on the lumbar spine. How's your lumbar region, Darren?
Good.
All right, and then you can return to the floor and keep your hands in that general area. All right. There we go. Full reset. Big breath in, big breath out. And go for more. And try and correct the shoulders as you're pressing up. Yeah, and retracting the neck as you're pressing up. Good, and return to the floor. Okay, we're gonna do one more and I'm gonna give you some specific cues, okay, Darren? All right, so settle your shoulders down now. Yeah, there you go. Now lift the head only, right? Fix the shoulders. There you go, retract your neck. There you go. Now press through your hands and lift up. Fix your shoulders. Yeah, keep those forces on as, yeah, there you go, the whole time. And breathe. There you go, and down you go, all as one unit, right? Very good, Darren. All right, that's a very successful full body flexion one session, okay? So very good work, Darren. I remember you said you did it for 1 full week. So we've got at least 3 more weeks before you start noticing really big changes. But I think you already mentioned that you noticed some minor changes already. So that's super. Anything to add, Darren?
No, this is great. I appreciate the adjustments.
All right, very good. Do you have any other questions about the app?
One other question. There were 3 different routines that were suggested to me. I just picked one just because that's kind of all I had time for. But I presume there's no issue if I want to do, if I can squeeze in more sessions during the week. Is it okay to do multiple ones, or should I just kind of stick to one, kind of completing one and then starting another one?
Yeah, so we recommend that people follow no more than 2 routines at the same time.
Okay.
And keep that in mind because you need rest in order for your body to adapt properly.
Cool.
All right, very good, Darren. Thanks again, man.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, take care.